I just had a pretty wonderful experience in the gym that I want to share with you. The experience and what sparked inside of me as soon as this experience took place. So I was in the gym doing some acrobatic moves, having fun, as I always do. And then there was this lady who was watching me and she was observing me. And I walked kind of close to her and she says, "Gymnast? Dancer?" I says, "Just having fun." And she says, "Well, I used to be a gymnast, and that was another lifetime ago. Now I'm a nurse." And then I asked her, I was like, "Do you still have any sort of gymnastic practices that you still practice?" And she immediately was just like, "Oh, no, 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 no. I don't have the upper body strength anymore. I'm old. I'm this. I'm that." And that right there was the fascinating thing that struck inside of me. And it shows how what we call identity work, right? Whenever we're working with identities that we attach to. So she is attached to this identity as being old, a nurse, and it has nothing to do with gymnasts. Now keep in mind, all I asked her was, do you still practice any sort of gymnastic moves? It can be any sort of gymnastic stretches, anything. But she took it upon herself to just dissociate with that life that she lived a long time ago and completely identify with this what she is now, which is a nurse. I have nothing to do with that. Like she pretty much said, I'm not able to. I'm not strong enough to do any of those things, he says. And I was just like, wow. And so what I want to implore you to consider is look at the identities that you're holding on to. Every single one of us has some sort of I want to call it struggle with certain identities, because if you look at identities, the stronger you identify with it, the stronger you have a tighter grip on it, the more you're going, the more you're willing to do to protect it. Like you're willing to fight, you're willing to die, you're willing to harm yourself, you're willing to harm others just to protect this identity. Okay. Now ask yourself, is that healthy? Like if you feel that that's healthy, then hey, that's you. But if you don't feel that that's a healthy way of being, then start to observe these identities that we hold so dear and just take a look at it and see what it's like just looking at the identity, looking at, okay, I'm not truly this. I don't have to be this. I can just let it flow through me, if that makes sense, right? Just let you can absorb some of the characteristic traits or absorb some of the qualities of certain identities, right? But to call yourself such, to label yourself as this, that's when things get a little bit iffy. And that's what I wanted to impart on you today, is to just consider who you are. Like, ask that question, who am I? Am I a teacher? Am I a janitor? Am I a doctor? Am I a mother? Right? Just see those things, and which one has the tightest grip on you? And then you will see in your life how you tend to defend that. I mean, it gets you riled up on the inside, makes the emotional centers really strong. That's it. Create a day of ease. I believe in you. Later.